Okay, we're on Orlah, Parak Bet, Mishnah, Yud Bet, 12th Mishnah, the second chapter of Orlah. We're going to have a very interesting, very short Mishnah, okay, which discusses a continuation of the last Mishnah. In the last Mishnah, we saw an argument between Rabbi Lezer and the Chachamim, and the case of whether I had soor of chulin, yeast of chulin and truma. Neither one was enough in order to make the dough chametz, rise, but they're both together and they both made the dough rise. And Rabbi Lezer says you found the last one. The Chachamim say in either, meaning if the dough if the second one was the truma one, then it makes it asur. And then we even learned the Bartanura that said Rabbi Lezer has this opinion that says ze v'ze gorem, that if two things combine together, then it's asur. Ze v'ze gorem asur. And if two things combine together, each one has the ability in order to make it stronger, and each one strengthens the other one, and the osir one has the ability to make it asur. Just if you recall, we had a picture. Let me see if I can find it. Here we are. We have truma yeast and chulin yeast and ze v'ze gorem. If they're both together and together they can make the dough rise, then it's asur. And the Chachamim said ze v'ze gorem mutar. Our Mishnah is a continuation of that, and it's a very interesting Mishnah because it doesn't seem to follow our Mishnah, the last Mishnah. Yo'ezer isha bira. Yo'ezer, the man of the bira, and the Kahati says isha bira either means the man of Yerushalayim, of the Harabayit. Bira was the Harabayit. Or there was a place in Harabayit, a tower called the Bira. Nonetheless, he was a very well-known person, obviously. He was from the students of Beit Shammai. Ve'amar, and he said, Sha'alti et Rabbi Gamliel Hazaken omed b'sha'ar Mizrach. I asked Rabbi Gamliel Hazaken, who was the grandson of Hillel, who used to stand in the eastern gate of Harabayit. Ve'amar, and he said, Le'olam eino oser ad she'eh bo kedei lechametz. We are that Ilolam ein ba'oser, if I have this dough, and not enough yeast of truma, and not enough yeast of chulin, they both fell in. Le'olam ein oser, doesn't make it meduma, until ad she'ebo kedei lechametz, until it has enough, until the truma, it's on its own, has enough to make it into chametz. I.e., we paskin like ze v'ze gorem mutar, like the chachamim. What's interesting is, this Mishnah is actually very, very similar to the Mishnah we had earlier in the parak Parak Bet Mishnah Hey, where Dostai Ish Kfar Yitma was Talmidei Beit Shammai, and he said, I heard from Hillel Zaken, etc., etc. The issue is, what's interesting is, in the Mishnah preceding that, we had a machloket between Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel. So therefore, this Mishnah comes along and says, that later on, Beit Shammai agreed to Beit Hillel. But here, we're back in Mishnah Yud Aleph. It's very interesting. Mishnah Yud Aleph, we have a machloket between Rabbi Eliezer and the Chachamim. Where's Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel? And now we have the Mishnah following it that says, Yo'ezer Isha Bira was in Beit Shammai, and he said that I heard from Gamliel Hazaken that, Beit Shammai felt like Beit Hillel, that Beit Hillel kept the opinion of Beit Hillel. So it's just an interesting thing. Why would we care about Talmidei Beit Shammai if we didn't quote a Mishnah of Beit Shammai? So it seems like there's some facts missing here, some interesting information missing here. I just want to point out in my research on Yo'ezer Isha Bira, I found out there's a street called Yo'ezer Isha Bira in Tel Aviv. You're looking at it. It's very hard in the Google you can't really see the street sign. For whatever reason, the Google camera didn't want to go all the way down onto the alleyway of Yo'ezer Isha Bira. It's a shame because apparently he was a great man. He was very well known at the time of the Beit HaMikdash. Only gets us a little street in Tel Aviv, little whatever. All right, we'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions or know anything about streets in Tel Aviv and Yafo, email me at rspoter@gmail.com. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalma. Have a great day.